Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Final Fantasy 3. Last episode we flew around aimlessly for a bit until we found a castle for some reason that was never really addressed. Anyway, so we found the deposed 10-year-old king, brought him back to the castle, killed the advisor around, and seeing what everything is like now that everyone is back to normal. Perfect! Also, one of the results of that has been that our airship was shot down. And so it's my hope that we can find something that will help us. Help us build a new airship. Oh, this is like the journals of Owen, who must have built the Tower of Owen, which is that tower that we went to way, way back at the beginning of the game, where we fought the Medusa, which essentially controls the levitation of the flying planet, which is where we start out in. Interesting, 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 interesting. Okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, I read these out. I'm sorry. Okay. 4 giant statues will burn anyone who dare pass between them. 4 fangs that we possess are the only thing granted a safe passage. Light and darkness kept in balance by the crystals. But there's too much light. And there's also heroes of darkness as well as heroes of light. That's interesting. Governing principle behind the wheel of time is based on temporal balance of antimatter. Oh, okay. Mountains of Saronia hold a secret to the way of the Dark Blade. That might be a side quest that's worth checking out later. Just because beefy weapons are always a nice thing to have. Okay. I wonder... I think we left... Well, I think we left Sid back in the other continent. The place... Oh, I should check out the shops first before I leave. But Sid might be able to do something with that knowledge. Make a better airship for us. Hey, what do you got for me spells-wise? I like all of these things. I will take a Thundara and a Fyara. Oh, except I already have those. Right? God damn it. I need the Agas. Fucking. Well, that's stupid and a waste of money. I disapprove. Why would they have a shop selling those here? Like, you have an airship, you can go anywhere. I guess maybe for convenience, but they're really not that great as far as spells go for this point in the game. So that's a little bit weird. Let's see what else we got here, though. What else? Alright, Saronia in the south has a armor shop, which I should definitely take a peek at, because I feel like people are a little bit weak. Just rune bracers. Gaia vests and scholar hats, which affect nobody in my party. So that, I think if I remember correctly, there was another armor shop. It seems like there's 2 shops for each town segment. But I could be wrong. Oops, damn it. Oh, hello. Oh, that's right. Right. No, I don't care. Yay! Okay, nobody cares. Although I do think that that theme, I might have said this last episode, but I do think that, I feel like that theme is recycled later on in the game, like maybe for Golden Chocobo area in Final Fantasy VII. Could be wrong though. Okay, so nothing very interesting there. Let's see. I think we could already get into the weapon shop here, the like rebellious one that was still open, but if I remember correctly, there was at least 2 weapon shops here. Oh, and there's also the Dragoon Tower, which we should be able to make our way through according to the walkthrough I was looking at. And it won't be like super duper good for us, but it does have a set of Dragoon mail, which will be good for our Dragoon. So we'll go ahead and save here. Hang on a second. Okay. Let's see here. So I guess there wasn't a shop here. I do want to do this tower thing really quick, just because, like I said, it'll be worth it. We'll fight some enemies, so we'll get a little bit of experience, and I'm sure we'll grab some money on the way too. Oh yeah, these aren't anything. Oh, well, I guess the sorcerer is a little bit stronger, probably, than what we can find outside, but yeah. Piece o' cake. Gosh, I guess I kind of expected that the tower would have a higher encounter rate than this. So we'll get some dragon mail, and some dragon helms, and some thunder spears. Phoenix down, dragon helm, dragon mail. And really, this is like the only enemy I'm fighting. It's not that terrible, honestly. Dragon helm. I think it's enough for everyone to have a set of helm and mail. Thunder spear. Oh, so at least 2 characters, I guess. Another thunder spear. Okay. So we can give Angus a dragoon mail, which will be better than what he's wearing, and then he can pass off the fire armor to Rethia, and that'll make her a little bit better defense. Not that great though. I really need to find some better armor stores for heavy armor pretty quickly. Oh. The needle monkey poisons you, oh no. And I think the wind spears that I have equipped are better than thunder spears. Yeah, way better. Okay, so that's not anything. We'll just antidote up. Kablow. So that's I mean, I guess really in the long run, it wasn't that worth it. I mean, it would be worth it for the extra dragon mail, but I mean, in a way, I'm happy that the encounter rate isn't higher, because it just makes going through it easier. But also, in a way, like, I feel like they advertise it as a difficult area, like it's supposed to be an optional challenge area. And my characters really weren't that leveled up, and yet, like, I don't know. I'm not even level 30 yet. So, and I feel like I'm not like I haven't put any time into like grinding for levels, so I can't be. I feel like it would be hard for me to be over leveled for this area. Strange, very strange. I already did, dude. Climbed and climbed. Okay. Get rid of that. Alright, next town segment. Oops. Next town segment is this one. Right. I knew that. Oh. That's really sweet, guys. Thanks. What a nice thing to say. Alright. Anything interesting? Oh, here's another magic shop. Do you actually have useful spells? Ooh, Thundaga. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so Thundaga I want. I actually can... can sell... Let's see, what can I sell? I can sell my mithril swords. I definitely don't need those anymore. I can sell the gold swords. Those are nothing but being for selling, I found out, which is weird. I think that whole inclusion is really weird. Why would you give me 50 bajillion swords? Not money. I mean, I guess maybe to make you think, like, to give you that second where you're like, should I sell? And I can sell all these because I won't need them either. But not that one. Okay, and I will want Erase to debuff enemies. That's going to be important. And I want all of these. Kiraga, Raise, and Protect. Which is really unfortunate because there goes all my money. Hooray! Okay, and we'll go Magic. Oh, where? Oh, no. Luneth gets Kiraga, you get Protect, and you get Raise. It's really unfortunate that those are all 5th level spells, though, because, like, it would be nice if, in fact, they were not. You get Thundaga and Erase. I wonder what the other 2 optional levels 4 spells are. Oh, there's another weapon shop. Oh, I think this is the one we visited the first time that just has the spears, right? Yeah. But if I remember correctly, there is another shop over here. Yes. Oh, shit. This is stuff that I want too. Oh, if I had a rune staff. Crap. Okay. Let's see. So I need one of each of these and then I'm out of money. That's really unfortunate. But they will be important. So let's see here. I think that's about it for this area. Oh, nope, here's another magic shop. What I really was hoping for was an armor shop, but I guess we'll break Blizzaga Shade. Oh, Shade and Break, like the other one. Which, Confuse and Silence might be worth it. Silence can be useful, unless I already have that spell, in which I'm dumb. I just wasted money. It doesn't look like I do. Silence can be useful because it can be a good way to break powerful casting enemies or bosses. Some boss strategies require the fact that you use them. Alright, well that was our little trip through the little provinces of Seronia. Okay, so I think our next destination is out of here. And I have absolutely no idea where to go from here. Oh, dear lord. Oh, fuck me. Whatever. Well, that was the stupidest fight I've ever gotten in. Alright, fuck. That was so dumb. I hate that that happened, and I'm really unhappy about it. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode. That was a nice little sightseeing tour. Pretty short episode, but I had a super rough day at work, and honestly, like, I'm not feeling energetic or witty or interesting enough to make a whole cool video right now. So, begging your pardon, I will hop in the inn real quick. I can find an inn. Wherever the inn is. Where's the inn at? There it is. And we will pick this episode up, or we will pick the story up next time on this channel. Thanks for joining me. I know it was kind of a short and boring episode, but next time should be more interesting. So we'll see you then.